welcome back to another video. So today is something I've been looking forward for the last few months, and if you remember or if you've seen, a few months ago I ranked my favorite hockey jerseys of all time, my top 100. I put a lot of work into that list, and already it's changed. But that one was completely open, not just to the NHL, but just hockey jerseys in general. Today I'm going to be doing the ugliest jerseys, but this time I'll be sticking just to the NHL. This will not be a top 100 or a top 50 or anything like that. This is just going to be a quick top 15 ugliest jerseys. So if it has been in the NHL, it is qualified for this list, and pretty much my reasoning or rationale behind the ranking order was, if I was an NHL player, which jerseys would I be the most embarrassed to wear? Alright, but before we get started, I have something to open up here real quick. I have a feeling I know what this is, so we'll open it up, and it should be hockey related. It is hockey related. So I bought this 25-year anniversary patch for the Tampa Bay Lightning jersey. It'll go somewhere in this general area over here. So very excited to have that. Once the weather's a little bit better here, or my car can kind of handle some of the roads, I'll be taking this and my Vegas inaugural season patch to get put on those two jerseys respectively. For now, that'll go there. So that'll look good on that jersey. And another quick house cleaning thing before we kind of get into this list is I do have 4 jerseys coming. 3 are from Ben H and 1 is coming from Europe. So when those get in here, I will do unboxings of those as well. So I'm very excited to show, very excited for 2 of them in particular. But without further ado, we'll get right into this list at number 15. Alright, so starting off with this list, we are going to the Dallas Stars. And I know what you're thinking right off the bat. The Muteris is this low, or this high, I guess, in this case. No, the Muteris is not number 15. To be completely honest, I kind of like that jersey. I never had any issue with it whatsoever. Thought it was a unique take on a Dallas Stars jersey. Which jersey am I talking about, though? So when the Reebok Edge came in, the Dallas Stars went to a black jersey that said Dallas over it, and they had a white jersey that had a star, just a regular logo on the front of it. I liked both of those. These are the 2 that I'm talking about. I really liked both of them. I had no issues with them whatsoever. But in 2008, the Dallas Stars kept this as their road jersey. Kept this one as their home. But they introduced a white version of this jersey in 2008. And then it would eventually become their full-time road jersey, having this one being relegated to retirement and being gone. So the white jersey, the white version of this, I absolutely hate. So this Dallas jersey, it just is absolutely not very good, and it's weird because I typically like the white versions better, but in this case I think the white one is one of the worst jerseys ever. That's why it gets the number 15 spot on this list. Alright, so at number 14, we're going to the Phoenix Coyotes. Not the Arizona Coyotes, but back when they were Phoenix. In 2003, they ditched the Kachina jerseys for good, until 2016 when they finally brought him back. And the jersey that replaced the Kachina jersey, I absolutely hated it. People thought it was an upgrade. It was more of a traditional hockey jersey in the sense that it had better stripings. It was just, simpler and cleaner, which they kept from 2003 till 2007. So this jersey, I just am not a fan of. However, I do like their Reebok version of it when Reebok Edge took over in 2007. Talking about this kind of style, I did like this one. And really not a lot has changed with the exception of the removal of the stripes along the bottom. That's the biggest takeaway from that jersey to this jersey. And for me, that made all the difference in the world. I know most hockey jersey fans like striping along the bottom. Not that I don't, I just preferred this look on this particular style of jersey. I think it worked really well with the pants, the gloves, the helmet, and everything. I just liked it. So something so minor made it that big of a difference. So number 14 is the Phoenix Coyotes 2003 to 2007 jersey. Alright, so number 13 is going to be a little bit controversial for the particular city that I'm living in, but I'm going with Calgary Flames. And where it gets controversial is I'm taking the jersey that pretty much this whole city seems to love. I hate it. I hate it with a passion every time they wear it. I'm embarrassed to even remotely cheer for the Flames. I think it's just hideous. But the Calgary Flames current third jersey that they have, I don't like it one bit. If they even brought out the white version, I really wouldn't like that one either. But in this particular case, I'm going with the darker red jersey. They had it from 1980 when they moved from Atlanta. They took the same design, obviously swapped out the logos. From 2009, sorry, not 2009, from 2000, I can't get my years right. From 1980 to 1994, they had that as their, I guess it would have been the road jersey at the time. And they brought it back as a third jersey during their 30th anniversary in 2009. They kept it up until 2013 as an alternate. They went to a whole new original alternate jersey, which I really wasn't a big fan of either, but in comparison I like that one better. But they did bring it back for a game here and there throughout 2015 to 17. And then obviously with the addition of the third jersey program by Adidas, they obviously brought it back. And I just don't like it. I'm sick of it. I'm tired of seeing it. Move on, Calgary. Time to go. Alright, we're going down to Florida here for number 12 and Tampa Bay. The Bolts jersey. I absolutely hated that. Both the blue and the black version. I did like the blue one better than the black version. But having said that, I absolutely hated that it said Bolts. If it would have said Tampa Bay, or if it would have said Tampa or Lightning, I would have been completely fine with it. I probably would have loved it, and it probably would have been in my top 100 favorites. As soon as they switched to having an abbreviation of their team name, I think that is just absolutely ridiculous. I think it is stupid. I'm very happy not to have it. So they had the blue version from 2008 to 2014, and then in 2014 to 2017 they had the black version of the Bolts. And like I said, I do prefer the blue version over the black one, but they're both bad. Alright, so moving on, number 11, the Carolina Hurricanes. From 2013 to 2017, they had this very plain, boring jersey. I know my madness, or my logic is, not really sound and not really have any, strategy really behind it, because I typically like boring jerseys, but this one is an exception. I really wish they would have had a little bit more black to it, and the fact that they just went away from such a good jersey before this one seemed very unnecessary, and it just was terrible. I think if they would have had like black pants or something, or black helmets or something with it, it wouldn't have been quite as bad. But it was just looked terrible on TV. Very boring. And it's kind of a Team Canada ripoff, so there's that as well. Just don't like it. Their Adidas jersey that they have now, absolutely beautiful. One of the best jerseys in the NHL right now. Alright, number 10, the Philadelphia Flyers. Their Winter Classic jersey from 2012, which would eventually become their third jersey in 2014 to 2016. I hated it. I know that seems to be very popular among Flyer fans, and non-Flyer fans for that matter. I think it's just hideous. The cream color with it, I just don't like it. It is by far their worst jersey they've ever had. I don't care what you say. I think it is absolutely just hideous. Moving on, number 9. This one is also probably going to be a little bit kind of controversial, but the Edmonton Oilers. And I'm taking their Dynasty era jersey. When you think Wayne Gretzky, Mark Messier, Yari Curry, that's the jersey I'm talking about. That blue jersey, I don't like it. So from, 1979 when they came in the league, I think they had it up until 96. I hated it then as a kid. That was one of my earliest memories, was thinking that jersey was really ugly. One of the reasons I hated the Oilers for so long. And then they brought it back in 2008 to much fanfare, getting rid of those, ones people really thought were ugly in Edmonton. I personally really liked them. I think they were fine. Getting rid of the copper, and then they went back to the Reebok version, or Reebok style, I guess I should say, of the Dynasty eras. and they brought it back as a third jersey this year, and I really don't like it. Not one bit. Sorry, Oilers fans, but it is what it is. I much prefer their current orange jersey to that one. All right, number 8. This one. I really don't like it. I did not buy this one. This one was given to me through Cool Hockey. I'm happy to have it in my collection, to be completely honest. And I'll definitely get Mark Streit put on it at some point. But I think it's just terrible. It's grown on me a little bit. That's why it's a little not as higher up as I thought it was going to be. But I think it is still terrible. I would just love the Islanders to do what everyone seems them to want to do and bring out the Fisherman jersey as a third jersey. And even if they don't do that, I preferred the black Brooklyn jersey compared to this one. Black Brooklyn jersey I also have in my collection, and I think that one's a lot nicer and a lot cleaner. I like the stripes better on that one. It's a little bit more simple, so I like that. Alright, so number 7, the Boston Bruins, and it's not the Winnie the Pooh jersey. As much as I'm not a huge fan of it, if I had an honorable mentions, that would probably be in there. So the jerseys I'm talking about are the ones that they wore through the mid-90s up until the late 2000s when Reebok Edge took over in 2007. When you think of Joe Thornton as a Boston Bruin, that jersey. Both the white and the black ones I did not care for whatsoever. I think what they're wearing now is a much better style. I thought the ones that they had before, the 95 ones that I'm talking about here, were even very nice. You know, the Happy Gilmore era ones. Those ones were also nice. I think this was a major downgrade that they took in 95 when they started wearing these. And I think they're just absolutely horrendous. I don't think I could pick between the white or the black. So kind of a double entry, but my list, my rules. So all right, number 6, going to Ottawa, and we're going back to the kind of the Tampa rule here. The Sens, their third jersey from 2008 to 2011, just god awful. I didn't even like the striping. Unlike the Tampa one, I think the striping on the Tampa ones were relatively nice, especially the blue one. Like I said, if they would have just fixed what it said on the front, it'd be a much different story. The striping on the Sens one I didn't even really like at all. So even if it had been, you know, said Senators or Ottawa or whatever it was, I don't even know if that would have really fixed it at that point. But like I said, anytime it's an abbreviation of your team name, just god awful. I would not want to see a Habs jersey or a Pens jersey or... Ooh, you know what I forgot? The Caps. Their Stadium Series jersey that they wore last year against Toronto, that is officially an honorable mention. That one would be in this list for sure. I completely forgot about it, but I have to mention it. That one was god awful. Can't believe I forgot it, to be honest. I'm kind of ashamed. But number 5, we are going to the Washington Capitals. And now I'm feeling a little odd that I left out the one that I really don't like. But I'm going to talk about another Washington jersey that I really, really don't like. Their current third jersey that they have right now. From when they came in the league. 74 up until 95, I think they had this particular jersey as their road jersey, and I don't care for it. I think it's one of the ugliest jerseys ever, even though it's got some history behind it and everything like that. I get it. I don't like it. It sucks. So when they brought it back, the white version actually as their third jersey, they brought out the white one in the late 2010 era. I can't remember the actual year. The white one didn't last for too long, I think maybe 2 seasons. And then they brought out the red version. I do prefer the white version of that jersey, but the red one is just absolutely god-awful. I think is absolutely hideous. And I do actually dislike it more than the Caps jersey from the Stadium Series. At least that one had a really nice navy color to it that I liked. I just don't like this Washington jersey. It's just too busy for me. I think it's just terrible, terrible, terrible jersey. So number 4, Vancouver, the Flying V. Wow. This one is terrible. This I would be absolutely ashamed and embarrassed to wear on the ice. And not necessarily even for the jersey itself, whether you want the orange one or the black one or whatever. I think they're both ugly. But the thing that really does it for me, the pants. Putting the V on the pants as well, just huge mistake. Huge aesthetic mistake. I think it's just terrible. Ugh, not for me. Number 3, this one also might offend some Leaf fans, but I'm taking the Darryl Sittler era jerseys. They had for actually a long time, from 1970 to 92. 92 they switched to the Doug Gilmour era jerseys, which are fine. I actually kind of like those ones. But the Darryl Sittler ones, both again, the blue one and the white one, I think are just god-awful ugly. And I think they are the worst jerseys Toronto's ever had. And I hope they never see the light of day ever again. For the sake of hockey fans everywhere, they are just keep them away. There's just some things that just don't age well, and that is one of them. I see that and it just screams 1970s to me. I think they're horrible. But I don't want to beat a dead horse to death here. Toronto, their jerseys right now are absolutely beautiful. Never change them. Stay away from those Sittler era ones. I feel bad for Darryl Sittler having to play in that jersey. Number 2, the Buffalo Sabres. The Buffalo Sabres are a team that have had a lot of jerseys that I've really liked throughout their history. Coming straight into the league, I like their jerseys. Having, the black and red jerseys in the late 90s. I really like those ones. The Buffalo Slug I absolutely love. Their jerseys that they're wearing right now, absolutely no problem with. The jersey that I'm talking about is their third jersey from 2013 to 2015. It kind of looked like the players were wearing a cape. It's the yellow on front and the navy on the back. Man, just such a bad jersey. That is just one ugly jersey, and how it said Buffalo right above the logo. Very unnecessary. The logo itself is a buffalo, so you don't need to put buffalo above a buffalo. It just didn't make sense. I did like the font actually on the back. The numbers, the number kit that they had was actually quite nice. It was nice and round and bubbly. I liked it, but the jersey itself was beyond saving. And number 1, my least favorite jersey in the entire NHL, and one that I would have been very traumatized if I was a player and had to wear, the Anaheim Wild Wings jersey. They had it for one season from 95 to 96, and it was awful. Great players like Paul Kariya and Timo Salami having to wear that jersey. That just hurts. I don't know. It was just very cartoonish. It did not look like a professional sports team. It'd be great for your local roller hockey team or your floor hockey team or whatever. I would definitely wear it there, but you're getting paid millions of dollars. You're going to wear it because you're getting paid millions of dollars, but you're probably not going to have that much pride wearing it. I just don't see it. I think it is just god-awful ugly, and I don't even want it in my collection. Alright guys, so that was my list of my top 15 ugliest jerseys of all time. Let me know what you think. Been very happy the last 2 months or whatever. We've been kind of getting a decent comment section going in my videos, so I hope I can kind of keep that up. So let me know which jerseys you absolutely hate, which ones on my list that you actually like. I'm curious. This is completely my own opinion. This is in no way, shape, or form should be taken that seriously, but there are some ugly ass jerseys out there in the NHL. I'd be curious to see which ones you guys really don't like. If you guys want, you can follow me on Instagram and Twitter as well. I would definitely appreciate it. I would recommend the Instagram over the Twitter if you're going to pick one. But I'll leave links to both down if you want to go check them out. Alright, so I appreciate you guys watching the video. Thank you guys very much. I appreciate it. I'll see you guys again soon. Take care. Bye.